What goes first, fertilizer or seed in the early parts of spring? When we're talking about overseeding a lawn or seeding a new space, both of those two products need to go down. And I would advise most of you guys to take a look at the back of your bag, your back of your fertilizer bag on the label and see what kind of fertilizer is in it. If this is a coated urea product or a natural source of nitrogen, something like a feather meal or a meat meal or an alfalfa meal based product, those things take longer to become plant available. Grass seeds have all of the nutrition that they need in them. It's bundled up inside the seed. It doesn't need any fertilizer at all during the germination period and during the first few weeks after it's sprouted. All plants, they sprout, and all of the energy that's used to put up their first leaves comes from the seed itself. So that fertilizer needs to come later, but only if it's synthetic. Typically for new seed, you're going to be putting down some phosphorus into the ground. That's the ingredient that comes in starter fertilizer that makes it starter fertilizer. Phosphorus is usually derived from phosphate rock, although there are some other sources. If you're going to be putting down a natural source of phosphorus, something that you would find in a product like Milorganite, which is a biosolid, or maybe even you're just off to the garden store like I do, and you pick up something like seabird guano, which is 11% phosphorus by pound, that stuff takes some time to become plant available as well. So the phosphorus needs to go down really when you're putting the grass seed down. That way it can incorporate into the soil and be made available to that plant by the time the baby grass has root systems deep enough to reach it and leaves that are asking for that nutrient. In terms of the nitrogen, it doesn't need it right out of the gate. Make sure to put down a delayed response nitrogen at time of seeding or a fast release source of nitrogen after a few weeks after the grass has sprouted. For phosphorus, all of the phosphorus should be in the lawn at time of seeding, if not before, unless you've done a soil test and you know that your soil already has an abundance of phosphorus in it. I got a ton of experience growing grass from seeds, so if you want more information, make sure to watch this video up here all about growing grass. If you want to put some grass seed down of any kind in the springtime, this is the video that'll get you started.